Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim at Intuitive Mindfulness Coaching, if you don't already know who I am. And first, I'd like to invite you to watch the first healing breath video that I posted if you haven't already. And it would be good to practice it at least a few times until you're comfortable with it before you pop on and join us on this video. So if you haven't already, maybe you can pause this one and go watch the other one and practice for a bit, and then come back to this when you've done that. For everyone else, today I'm going to add on to the healing breath what's called the fast breath. And you can do both of these breathing techniques separately, but it's good to do them both together. The fast breath kind of gets everything moving around and creates some fire, warms things up, and kind of puts some healing energy in there. And then after that, we do that to start, we do it for about 30 seconds. Over time, you can build yourself up to 1 to 2 minutes. But for the first little while, it's good to just do it for about 30 seconds. And then we're just going to pause for about a minute and just kind of feel into how our body's feeling. And then we'll slowly move into the healing breath again. And the healing breath just integrates all of that heat and fire and energy that we sort of build into our body with fast breath. And then it just kind of calms everything down and settles where it's supposed to go. Hope that makes sense. So before we begin, I want you to pick a comfortable position, whether you're sitting in a chair, maybe you want a pillow behind your back like I have, and your feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting on a cushion on the ground, sitting crisscross, just make sure that your spine is straight and you're feeling supported, that you're not having to hold yourself anywhere. Like you just want to be able to just fall into your seat without having to support yourself in any way. Just allow the chair or your cushion, however you're sitting, to just be able to support you through this next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to close our eyes and just start by taking a few deep, beautiful breaths in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Don't be afraid to make a little bit of noise. Sometimes we need to let out that excess energy. So we'll take one more deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. And just melt into the seat of your chair or the ground that you're sitting on. Notice how your feet feel on the ground. Maybe try to connect with the earth and just let your feet sink in. Let your hands rest on your lap. And the fast breath is just literally a fast breath. If you need to open your eyes and watch me for a second, you can, and then close your eyes and just continue with me. So we're going to fast breath through our nose or our mouth. Sometimes you can alternate between the two, and it really is just a fast breath, in and out, in and out. And we're going to increase the breathing as we go, and you should or you might. Maybe you won't, but most of the time you feel a lot of energy and warmth coming into your body. The faster you breathe, the more you'll feel that sensation. So I'm going to start, and you guys can follow when you're ready. Don't be afraid to speed up your breath. It almost feels like you're trying to start a fire. Just breathe into the fire. Keep going. You're doing good. And stop. Maybe you want to take a deep breath in. And keeping our eyes closed, we're just going to feel into how that felt. How did it make our body feel? Our hands tingly, our feet. Feel how big you feel, expanded. Can you feel the energy around you? That's your energy. So now I want you to start paying attention to your breath, just your normal rhythm of your breath, in and out. Is it long and deep, or shorter and shallow? There's no judgment, it's just noticing. And on your next breath, I want you to start deepening your breath. Breathe into your lungs and allow your belly to just relax and fill up with that big, beautiful breath. And then just release. Breathe in, big, beautiful breath. And release. We'll take one more breath like this. And on your next breath, I want you to breathe in, big, beautiful breath. Allow your stomach to just fill up with that beautiful air. And on your exhale, you're going to hold that air in your belly like a balloon. If it helps, you can put your hands on your belly so that you know if you're allowing the air to release or not. But we want to try to keep that air in your belly like a big balloon. And when you exhale, you're going to push that air out your belly button. Or maybe it wants to go somewhere else. Sometimes it wants to go out the back or out the sides of your tummy. Or maybe it even just wants to go out your root, down your pelvic area. And we're going to take 5 to 10 breaths like this. Don't worry if you're not getting it totally right. You might see some color or some visions in your mind as you do this. You might have some emotion that comes up. Just notice it. Maybe some thoughts. There's no judgment here. This time is just for you. How are you doing with keeping that big belly? If you're feeling any pain or too much pressure, you're probably pushing a little bit too hard, so just relax a little bit. You might feel sensation in your pelvic area. You might feel warmth. You might feel cold. It's all normal. Or you might not feel anything at all, and that's okay too. We'll take maybe 2 or 3 more deep breaths. And on your last breath, I just want you to breathe in and then just let your breathing let go. Just relax. If you want to take a deep breath in and sigh out, sometimes that feels good. And we're just going to sit here for a minute and just see how that made our body feel. You feel a calmness or peace. You feel like smiling? I do. And you might have some emotion coming up, and I just want you to allow yourself to just let that emotion release. Sometimes we have trapped emotion in our body and we don't even know it's there, and this helps us be able to unblock those areas and just allow it to come out so that we don't hang on to it any longer. It's just old energy that our body doesn't need anymore. And when you feel ready, you can wiggle your toes and maybe do a little stretch. Wake yourself up a little bit. Maybe take another deep breath in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope you're all feeling really relaxed and ready to start practicing that a little bit. It feels so good. So I invite you to try to do it 2 or 3 times a week. And just journal after each time. And this helps you follow what's working for you and what's coming up for you. And just helps you keep track of how it's helping you. So if you enjoyed this video and this exercise, I invite you to like the video. You can share it, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I will invite you to do so that you don't miss these videos if you're enjoying them. So till next time, I'll see you soon, and so much love to you. Take care.